class, session 4 of week 7. This is it for the week, and next week is our final week of the semester. So today, just being real creative with some new examples of traditional exercises, and just having a little fun today. And also just make sure that you follow through with the weekly connection. And then next week we have 3 sessions and 1 assessment, and that will close out the semester. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Chest expansion. Just make sure you're just really aware of how your body feels today, being the final session of the week. Just pay attention to warming up nice and slow. Connecting your mind to your movement with that breathing. Split arms. I hope you feel good today. Looking forward to this final session of the week. Let's go down for cat and cow. So just be mindful of certain parts of your body that might be a little more stressed or fatigued or tight, and just work through it slowly. Dynamic. And let's go ahead and go into seated hip circles again. One leg up. Let's go ahead and extend that leg up. Small circles at the top. So we're putting a little bit of stress on that hip to hold this leg up. Reverse. And switch. Circle. Reverse. Good. And down. All right, go ahead and come on down. Bring your knees with you. Legs all the way up. Let's go ahead and lower those legs, and we are flipping those arms over every 5, okay? Just like last time. So here we go, our 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the arms. Palms facing up. All right, when you're done, go ahead and bring your feet and your head down off of your 100. So we're going to start with slow bicycles. And so it's basically just a single leg stretch, but just a little quicker in the movement, and our hands are behind our head. So that's the only difference, okay? So I think we've done a slow vertical bicycle, but we haven't done a horizontal. So this is what it's going to look like. Both knees in, head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck. I'm going to extend one leg out, and I'm just rotating the legs Alternating, pulling them in and extending out like a bicycle, right? My trunk stays still. Legs do the work. Breathing, scooping, dynamic movement, and rest. Ooh, that's a nice little warm-up, huh? Good. All right. So we're going to do frog legs without our hands behind our neck. So our arms are going to be at our sides, but our head is going to be up off of the mat, okay? So with frog legs, remember, legs are in. And we're going to lift our head and shoulders up. And we're just extending the legs out and pulling it in. And out, and in, and out, and in. One more. And rest. Whew. All right, so this next one, hands will be behind the neck. This is single straight into a low double leg, pulling in for frog leg. So it's very combination oriented. There's 3 exercises in one. So we're going to go ahead and bring our legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, hands behind the neck. I'm going to lower my legs slightly. Now watch this. I go single straight, double leg drop, pull in, frog legs, up top. Okay? Here we go. Single straight, double leg drop, pull in, frog legs, legs together. Single straight, double leg drop, frog legs, up, together. Lower slightly. One more. Single straight, double leg, frog legs, up. Good. Feet down, head down. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, we got some burn going on. All right, so I don't think we've done dead bug before. If you've done dead bug before with your workouts, you understand that this is an underestimated exercise, okay? Your head is down on the floor. However, there is quite a bit of stress put on your back as well as your abdominal wall. So we're gonna go in chair position, which just simply means our feet are off the floor, legs are bent, okay? Keeping my head down, I'm going to reach up with my arms. Now, opposite leg, opposite arm, I'm going to extend. So my right leg is extended out as my left arm reaches back. Everything else stays static. My right arm reaches back with my left leg. See that? Nice and slow. Breathing. Coordinating movement. Let's go one more each side. Good. Feet and arms down. Good. Okay, so we'll do a little bridge work here, some clams at the top. So bring your feet closer together, arms are at your side. It's a bridge, not a shoulder bridge. From here, keeping my knees together, I'm gonna lift my hips, and at the top, I'm opening my legs, bringing them together, hips down. All right, here we go. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Breathing. One more. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our knees to our chest, knee hug, release that low back stress. So we are going to practice roll up today. This is just traditional roll up, okay? So our legs are straight. We've been kind of changing up our roll up, just being really creative, right? Just trying to practice that same move. Arms are outstretched behind our head, and we're going to roll up and all the way over the top of the legs. Big stretch. Come down, scoop, and back. Up. Down. Up. Down. And we'll go one more and we'll finish at the top. Good. All right, split your legs. We're going to go right into saw. Arms outstretched. Twist and lean. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs. One more each side. Good. All right, go ahead and bring your legs together. Okay, so if you need to layer your mat right now, go ahead and layer your mat. We're going to do some open leg rockers. So we've been practicing bent leg rocker, correct? That's that second level of our rolling like a ball. If you're ready, we're going to try open leg rocker. If not, you're just sticking with your bent leg rocker. So the difference is that instead of holding this position here, we are extending our legs in this V position, okay? So make sure you have room behind you or you're going to kick the wall. So legs go from bent to straight. We're still collapsing the spine, holding on to the legs wherever you want, and we're still rolling back and forward. So if you can hold that leg position in open leg, I want you to practice this. Control your scooping so that you come up to the top and stick it at the top. Otherwise, you're in bent leg rocker. So this is our, so open leg rocker is actually a totally different exercise. It's not a level up of rolling like a ball. It's actually a different exercise altogether. And go ahead and finish here. But I've morphed the rolling like a ball into bent leg rocker into open leg rocker just to see if we can improve upon our strength. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into rowing. Extend your legs out in front. Legs are together. One more. Okay, we're going to go into a lean back on our elbows. So this is a double leg drop, and if this is too challenging for you on your elbows, you can go ahead and just modify it so you can maybe bend those knees and then extend those legs out and then pull them up. That's or typical modified double straight, right? So let's go ahead and try this. Bend your knees, come back on your elbows, bring both legs up. Chest is high. I'm going to drop both legs and lift both legs. Modified can be bent, extend, pull in, and up. Let's try double leg, down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. All right, bend, come forward, and just come over, knee hug. Release that tension in the back. From here, we're going to go into seated balance, so we can do that side rotating boat we've done before. So go ahead and come into seated balance. Now remember, we're going to drop one leg and open up, reaching out. Keep your back nice and flat. Drop the other leg, reach out, back to center, switch, breathing. One more. Good. Spine stretch. All right, let's come over for mermaid. Legs to your side. Okay, so this is a new mermaid. Never done this before. It's very dynamic. It's called mermaid lift off, okay? So the legs that are folded to the side, we're still stretching over those legs. So that's normal. When we come back and we place this hand down, I am going to start to lift my arm as I lift my hips, using my hand and my foot to stabilize and push myself up, okay? So it looks like this. I'm up onto my knee, reaching up and over. So see this? My hips are up and forward, balancing on my knees, my foot and my hand, reaching up. Come back down slowly. Hold on to that shin. Sweep over and lift off and down. Practice this slowly to start, just so that you can feel the move of the body, the muscles working, what part of your body is taking on that stress. That lumbar area is supporting the lift. Good. All right, let's go ahead and switch the legs. So when you're lift off and you're pushing your hips forward, make sure you're not pushing too far, okay? We're just lifting up and tall. All right, so hold on to the shin. Sweep over. Easy. Hand down. Lift off. Controlled with the move, controlled with the breathing. It's another fun version of mermaid. All right, let's come over back to our center of our mat. Knee hug to center ourselves before we turn over for back exercises. So we're going to turn over and we're going to practice low cobra. We've done that before. It's very similar to the trunk lift just up on the elbows, right? but we're actually going to bring our elbows in more and we're sliding back, okay? So let's come on over to our tummy. So our arms are going to start in front of us, keeping our legs down, head down. I'm just going to slide my elbows back towards my chest. Up. Bring your head up, press your pelvis down, arch your back, come on down. Exhale up. Come on down. Exhale up. Come on down. And exhale up. Come on down. All right, fold your arms, rest your head, flutter kicks. So legs are elevated and we're just kicking up and down. Tightening those glutes, hamstrings, breathing, pressing the pelvis down into the mat. And rest. We'll do one more set of these flutter kicks. Lift up and kick. Good. All right, hands outside your chest. We're going to go slow push up into pull down, keeping your knees on the mat. Here we go. Push up, slow. Pull back. Come all the way down, slow. Keep your trunk nice and strong. Up, slow. Back. Nice and strong and tight. Come on down, all the way down. Up. Back. Down, slow. We're going to go one more time. We'll finish at the top. Up, back. Good. All right, so this exercise is a high plank exercise. There's two things going on. I'm going to have a knee pull across, and then I'm going to go right into that pull down with that single leg. And then I'm going to switch legs, so watch me. High plank. I'm going to bring one leg across and pull it back. Come back into high plank. Other leg across diagonally and back. Go ahead and join me. Here we go. High plank. Pull and pull down. Pull across. Pull down. Across. And down, across, and down. One more on each side. Across, and down, across, and down. Good. Kneeling, kneeling tall. Ooh, that'll get your heart racing. All right, we have kneeling heel touches. Arms outstretched, leaning back, touching. Nice and controlled with your move and your breathing. So your arms are probably feeling it right now, right? Good. All right. Low back stretch. Bring your arms back. So rest on your head. back stretch. We're going to go into our warrior, our kneeling warrior here pose. So we've done this move before, right? We've leaned into this nice stretch here and come back with our arms, right? So the difference is we're going to add a move. So this will be the same. But when we come back to top, we're going to drop this arm and we're going to sweep over just slightly. Nice, easy side bend. And bring our arms back, okay? All right, so toes are still facing away from us. Hips are still pushed forward. And we're going to go ahead and extend our warrior arms here. And I'm leaning or transferring that weight into that lunge. Come back. Slide bend. Back to start. Breathe. Good. One more. This will be our last one. Good. All right, we're going to switch legs. So we're going to go on the opposite side now, arms outstretched. Go ahead and transfer your weight forward. Arm down, sweep over. Sorry about the noise. Nice and easy. One more. Good. All right, we're going to come on down to our side on our elbow with our bottom leg bent and our top leg straight. Okay. So from here, we're going to do two exercises before we switch sides. The first one are just rainbows or arches. We've done these before. And then the second one is going to be a hip lift into a reach over, okay? So from here, we're gonna do some rainbows. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep my hand out in front and I'm gonna lift my leg. My top leg is straight and I'm simply rainbows. That means just arching forward, dipping the toes down, coming back over the back, dipping my toe or bringing my toes up, dipping my heel, okay? So I'm up and over and back. So the top leg is doing all of the work. Notice my trunk does not move or rotate. My leg, my hip is doing the work. Closing and opening. Good. All right. Back to neutral position here. So now I'm going to bring my arm to my leg, my hip here, and I'm going to lift my hip in and up, and then I'm going to reach over with my arm and come on down. We've done these before. Up and over, and down, over, and down, and over, and down, one more, and over, and down. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So again, that bottom leg is bent, and that top leg is straight. Hand out in front, top leg elevated, and rainbows or arches. My goodness, how much blowing can you do? just on the side of the house. It's not mine, it's the next door neighbor. One more front and back. Good. Back to neutral, arm on hip, lift up, reach over. So a lot of oblique work today. I don't know if you noticed that. One more. Good. All right, seated position. Knee hug before we come on down and start again. All right, so we're gonna go back to back with slow bicycles into frog legs. Now slow bicycles have hands behind our neck, and frog legs, arms are at our sides, okay? So go ahead and come on down, bring your knees with you. Keep them in, hands behind your neck, and go ahead and begin slow bicycles. Last one. Knees in, arms down, frog legs, part the knees. Last one here. And rest. All right, then we'll go 2 in a row on the next 2, and that's our single, straight, double leg drop, frog leg. And then we'll follow that with our dead bug, okay? All right, so this one we have our legs all the way up, head and shoulders up, hands behind our neck. We're gonna go ahead and lower slightly. So single straight, double leg drop, in and up, together, lower, single straight, double leg drop, in, up, together, and down, single straight, double leg drop, and pull in, and up, together. All right, here we go. Bend your knees. Head down, arms up, dead bug, opposite. Reaching out and reaching back. Takes concentration, coordination. One more each side. Good. Feet down, arms down. All right, so we have our bridge with clams, so our feet are close together. Knees are close together, arms are down. We're lifting hips up, opening the legs, closing the legs, lowering the hips. Breathe. Let's go one more. Good. Knee hug. Release that back. We're going to go right into roll up. Extend those legs all the way down. Arms all the way back. And roll up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. This will be our last one. We're going to finish at the top, split our legs, and go right into our saw, pulsing this time. So we pulse at the bottom. Little tiny bounce at the bottom. This will be our last one. And if you need to layer your mat, go ahead and do so now. And you know whether or not you can do this open leg rocker or not. So it's either open leg or bent leg. It's up to you. Open leg rocker, we're in that full V position of the legs extended. Make sure you have space behind you because your legs are extended. And then we're rolling back. Hold your hands wherever you feel most comfortable to hold your legs in that V position. Last one. Good. All right, rowing, legs together. Last one. Good. Okay, so we're going to lean back on our elbows. We're going to bring both legs with us and all the way up. So remember, if you're doing double straight, you're lowering both legs. If you're doing modified, you're bending. All right, here we go at the knees. One more. Good. Come forward, knee hug before we go into rotating boat. All right, seated balance. Back is flat, drop the leg, reach out. Other side. Controlled breathing, controlled movement. One more on each side. And spine stretch. let's bring our legs around to our sides for that mermaid liftoff. Now, if you found this too challenging, I just want you practicing mermaid, okay? All right, here we go. Again, slow it down. One more. Good. And switch your legs. Go ahead and begin. Next will be the lawnmower coming by. All right, knee hug. So just, be aware of how you're feeling right now. If you're feeling a little sore, a little tight still, maybe not quite neutral or balanced or centered, just take your time. Find that center before we go into any other exercises, okay? We are going to turn over and we are going to practice our low cobra and then our flutter kicks. So just take it nice and slow if you need to start. All right, let's go ahead and turn over. Remember, our arms are in and extended. Here we go, we're going to pull up. So remember, when we pull up, we also press down with the hips. And up. And down. And up. And down. I'll go one more. Up. And down. Good. Fold your arms in front, head down, elevate those legs, and flutter kicks. And rest. And one more set of flutter kicks. Go ahead and elevate the legs and begin. And down. Good. All right, hands outside the chest. We have push up into pull back. Here we go. Up and back. Slowly come all the way down. And up, and back. Again. We'll go one more and we'll finish at the top. All right, we have that high plank cross into pull down. Here we go. High plank, cross, pull down, switch legs. and kneeling. Nice job. Kneeling, heel touches, arms at your sides. Lean back and touch. Good. All right, low back stretch. Arms back. All right, come up tall for kneeling warrior. Go ahead and place your foot and your knee in position. Warrior arms. Here we go. Leaning, sweeping, leaning, sweeping. Breathe. One more. Good. All right, let's switch our legs. Arms, and begin. So quiet. Still, that's good. One more. Good. All right, let's go ahead and come on down to our side elbow. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight. So hand is down and we are arcing or arching or rainbow. So over, toes down, toes up. One more front, one more back. Good. Reach overs and down and up and down and up and down, up and down. Switch sides. Lower leg is bent. Hand out in front, elevate, and point, and lift. For such a small movement, it sure is powerful in the hip, huh? Last one, forward and back. Ooh, arm on hip, reach over. One more. All right. Seated position, yes, accordion. accordions. Let's center ourselves here. Legs extended. So we're going to do arm crosses. So we're going to start with our arms up in a Y, and I'm going to cross diagonally with one arm, keeping it straight. Cross with the other arm, sitting up tall. One more. Good. Bring those arms back behind you in a low V position here. And I'm just going to pulse. So I'm sitting up tall, squeezing my shoulder blades together and pulsing my arms. Breathe. All right, bring your arms forward, just lean slightly forward, release that back. Hold it here. We're going to come to our backs for a 3-point stretch as well as our relaxation position for some breathing, okay? Go ahead and bend your knees. Come on down, bring your knees with you. 3-point stretch. First stretch, go ahead and extend one leg down. Pull this leg in line towards your chest. Remember that every time we exhale, we should be trying to sink into that stretch. So letting the muscles relax. We're going to go into that second position, which is out away. Reach out away. Pull the knee out away from the body. Again, sinking into that stretch and that arm and that leg. Third position, come back to center. Bring the hand across the knee, other arm out, and you're going to just pull up and diagonal across the midline. And back to center. We're going to switch legs. Pull that knee in line, first position here. Second position, out away, reach out, sink into that stretch. Back to midline, diagonal across, reach out with the opposite arm, pull over. Back to center, go ahead and extend that leg all the way down, arms at your sides. And we're just going to relax in this relaxation position, okay? So just make sure you're comfortable with your arms and your legs. Go ahead, close your eyes. I want you to just start nice deep breathing. So pull that breath in slowly. And slowly transition and push that exhale all the way out. each time you exhale, sink into that stretch or that relaxation position. So sink those shoulder blades down into the mat. Relax the legs, relax the glutes. Relax the arms, the hands. Let all of the tension and the stress go with each exhale. We'll go one more breath. Good. Go ahead and bend your knees, roll to your side, push yourselves up. And we are done. Nice job today, you guys. So this is our final session, so look for the weekly connection and respond to that. And then we'll see you for our final week next week.